The military is purging members who are coming out against Marxism, critical race theory, anti-white, anti-American dogma. And while it's great our man is getting new book sales, this is the new way. They are taking institutional power. It's not just big tech, it's not just police. It's not just intelligence agencies such as the CIA, NSA, and FBI. It's not just the military. It's everything. These merchants of death, these peddlers of fake news, with one hand they advocate and support BLM in the destruction of cities. They push racial hatred and anti-white hatred. They downplay the summer of Black Lives Matter riots as mostly peaceful protests and neglect to mention the billions of dollars of property damage and the lives lost. And with the other hand, they lie and say that January 6th was Civil War Part 2, the worst thing ever to happen in America. Our democracy so threatened, which as time passes, we see January 6th was insanely sensationalized by the leftist media. And as facts come out, we see it is increasingly more and more mundane. But why is it so important to push this narrative regardless of what reality is? To conflate extremism, terrorism, and insurrection with general right-wing thought, and thus make it illegal opinions. Look at Bishop Garrison, the Pentagon's head of Countering Extremism Task Force. A man in one of the highest positions of the DoD, who openly says if you are a Trump supporter, you are a racist, misogynistic, domestic terrorist, and your opinions should be illegal. It's what I have been saying for months. If you can control what is considered an acceptable opinion, you may then unperson and ostracize the entire population which does not agree with you. Any who do not agree with us, they are dangerous, and they must be silenced, they must be ostracized. In order to prevent against the rise of new terrorists, we need to teach them, as young as possible, our ways, so they know the right way of thinking and don't fall to this terrorist misinformation. And all mainstream conservatives can do is complain about Dr. Seuss being canceled. The purpose was never to cancel Dr. Seuss. The purpose was to establish one correct way of thinking, and all incorrect ways of thinking must be destroyed.